Hello, hello, hello. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another set. This will be the semi-final. Best of 5 between the Ninja Warriors and Tacoximaru's team. And we're gonna waste no time. We're gonna get the Civ draft up on the screen here for you. And as you can see, here we go. Battlegrounds is game 1, obviously. It's the beginning map for every set. Ninja Warriors banned Mont Bailey and offshore deposits, picking Watershed and lanes. So we might actually get to see Watershed, which would be awesome. We haven't seen that one yet. We've seen it banned a few times. Seen it picked, I believe, once, but not played. And then Cressy here is the Tacos team. Will ban Dry Lake and Forest and have Arena Cove and Shaded Pond available. So it should be quite a bit of fun for that one. Civilizations for both of the teams on your screens now. We have Ninja Warriors banning Lithuanians and Gujaras. They will have Cumans, Dravidians, Vikings, Khmer, Ethiopians, Japanese, Saracens, Huns, Burgundians, Magyars, Aztecs, and Malay. And then the Cressius Tacos team bans Britons and Mongols, and they select Mayans, Hindustanis, Italians, Persians, Berbers, Byzantines, Portuguese, Franks, Vietnamese, Spanish, Tatars, and the Teutons. So lots of civilizations out here. Lots of fun to be had. We're going to waste no time, guys. We're going to dive into game number 1 right now. And it is a best of 5, like I said. So Batikul going with the Khmer here in green, and his teammate in the blue will be Lux. And this map, we've seen Khmer played quite a bit, and then Mayans, another civ we've seen played a ton, and then we have the Hindustanis here for Cressy. So lots of different civilization choices on this map. Khmer, one of the better ones. We've seen them used and utilized quite a bit. Not having to have their buildings to go up is always a huge plus. Thank you, Knight. Do appreciate that. There we go. Khmer, not building the buildings, very nice. Also, being able to hop into the houses with your villagers can be very useful for the mid. Batikul and Lux have utilized the mid quite frequently in their sets thus far, so we have that to look forward to. And we'll see how this one works out. Ninja Warriors and Tacos team, best of 5, guys, full of action. This is one of the semifinals, which is exciting. We have a lot of games to come. If you guys are just joining the bracket and just following along, you should definitely go back and check out the previous sets for these guys. There were quite some good ones. And if anyone's interested, we are going to continue with 2 higher elo brackets to follow this one up here in the near future. The next bracket is scheduled to start in a little over a week, actually, which is exciting. Knight is here. If he's hopefully he's prepared. Hopefully he and his teammate have got some practice in. Getting to know these maps and practicing on them, quite helpful. 1 boar at the starting TC here for everyone. You do have two huntables you can push, and then there's always a very close deer pile. I am always ready, Knight. Come on now. Alright, boars are in. Lux coming out nice and early here. Japanese with cheaper mills. Going to be quite nice. Khmer player didn't do a little bit of walling up here. We'll see how things go. And we do have a little bit of a scout exchange. It's fairly close. Looks like we're just going to see some running here. Scout is forward over on this side, and Pep and Soy will be coming out to mill this as well, actually. Oh, Knight. Why would you say that? Why do you think I'm not ready, sir? I'm curious now. The mill was placed. Maybe it's placed after these villas. Oh, and Lux is going to lose a lot of HP. He should get away with the scout. He will indeed, but that was a big loss in HP, and the eagle is here. So Pepinsoy here could actually pull this in. Just have to wait and see. So he's not going to worry too much about it. One vill goes out here. Loom is in on these villagers, so they won't be too frustrated with the scout being here now. And then we have Krusty here. He's moved out into the center. No, not yet. Looks like he's going to stay home and just be happy with what he has there. Getting a bunch of herdables is always nice. And Betty Cool is actually going to push some deer in here as well. So we have our orange player and our blue player in the mid. No one else at the moment. Looks like we're just going to have the other two pushing deer. And our Khmer player is going to go up here, I think. 19 pop. Seems like a fine time to go up with Khmer. Not going to need the extra buildings. Very minimum needs for wood income right now. Feudal Age is coming right behind that. Our Japanese player 19 pop up as well, so Ninja Warriors going both of them with 19 pop up builds. Interesting indeed. And then on our other side, our red player here will be up with Hindustan. Already starting to wall up a bit here, wants to stay safe at home. It's always a fine option. Small walls here to the TC. And looks like we're going to see some walls to the north as well. He will be relatively safe here. Very cool, going to come forward. He will see this going on. So he will have an idea that the walls are in fact coming up. But he won't be able to stop them. Blue did just ping here. So Batty Cool probably going to be headed in that direction quickly upon reaching the next age. Our Mayan player has yet to click up, which is a bit concerning. I feel like he's going to be quite far behind at this point. To wait and see though. Archery range will have to come down here before we get this going, but we've been seeing two range play a lot. Our Mayan player did just click up. Oh, Man-at-Arms. Did I miss? I did. We have a Man-at-Arms rush coming in here from Lux, so he's looking to put the pressure on early, and there are 7 villagers here. See, the upgrade's going to be coming in at a pretty good time. I think he should just take the fight, take the downhill hits. He does. Man-at-Arms upgrade will finish. 1 vill goes down already. These Japanese Man-at-Arms are not to be fought with vills. And it's a vill down here. And, oh, the gold will be denied, actually, over here. So our Mayan player is going to be in a bit of trouble. On the opposite side, we have scouts, and we have foraging actually coming in here already. Scouts, looks like we have the starting scout here. Yeah, the rest just now being produced, it looks like. But our red player is fully walled, it looks like. He should be pretty safe. Doesn't look like there's any holes anywhere. Let's start to double wall up here. So let's see how that one works out. The Man-at-Arms are still being very good at putting some pressure on here. Blacksmith, archery range, but there will be archers coming here very soon. Eagle Scout is forward waiting for them to come out. It's a very nice play. Scouts are just building on this side. Our Mayan player is going to be the one we have to pay the most attention to. He's going to be under the most amount of pressure right now. This is easily dealt with, just easily wall behind. There are some scouts here as well. Upgrades are better for Batty Cool though. Having the archer over here, really smart. The Man-at-Arms are actually going to come over here as well. And that could be really good here. We also have a spearman added. So, Man-at-Arms on their way. Green saying go hit this side. Scout numbers are still around. Decent numbers. Looks like he's still producing them. Khmer Farms looking very promising right now. The archers have moved out. This is another range coming. We'll see if this goes noticed here. Very cool, getting some free hits here. Gets a kill, which is very nice. These man-at-arms get through so quickly. The reaction was quick, though, and he will be able to wall this out for the time being. The archers have moved out, and they're just simply in the center. There's some idols here for Lux, but nothing too crazy. Honestly, I think he can clean this up. Well, he's not going to clean it up completely, but would have if the fight would have continued. That was actually a really great exchange. And now on this side we have double range. Not too bad. Things are looking pretty good here. Green's pinging over here. He wants to hit this side potentially. Yeah, he knows the archers are out of place, so he's going to try to hit over here. And honestly, it's a pretty good idea. He has nothing to defend this really. Just a few archers. All in all, though, I think this will be okay. Archers for Lux not going to be over here in time. Villager counts extremely close. Military counts are rather close. We need a red player on this side of the map, though. He's going to get doubled over here, and it's not going to be pretty. He might even abandon the gold, and he does. He does abandon the gold. I think that's the right move here. Eagle goes in and gets some hits in, will go down, but the scout's going to dive under the TC fire, actually. So scout numbers depleted, archer numbers important here, and right now our blue player does have the lead. He does have less upgrades though, so if it's just archer v archer, things will be okay, especially once the scouts arrive. And yeah, really good. Really good exchanges for Taco's team here. Another Vil does go down here though for our Mayan player. That red has scouts here. Bloodlines is coming in though. That's going to be a big upgrade here. Spears are trying to get involved with the fight. These gold Vils are very exposed, which is a big problem at this point. The fight's coming in here, and more Vils will go down. And actually, it was an extremely good exchange for the Ninja Warriors when it's all said and done. Much better on the upgrades. Actually, there are full upgrades for scouts here for Battlegrounds. So, our red player falling off a little bit here with this production, it looks like, and that could be problematic. Green scouts are all still here. It's like they are going down, but a lot of damage has already been done over here. Just look at the eco counts. 39 now here. And he's still under an immense amount of pressure. Archer numbers are extremely low as well. Oh, and Pepinsoy is going to call it. GG. GG indeed. Cressy was on his way to the Castle Age. Maybe he wasn't really wanting to give that one up just yet, but overall, very quick game number one. Very interesting matchup here between these two teams, and really just that late feudal age transition on this side, I feel, hurt quite a bit, and then Cressy not investing into the upgrades until far too late, I feel. He just fell behind, and I mean, just look at the statistics here. 5 plus 0, 2 plus 0, and 45 HP compared to 5 plus 1, 0 plus 1, 2 plus 1, and 65 HP. GG. On to the draft screen here, guys, and we'll get everything up and rolling there. We'll talk about it for a minute as we update the civs. Khmer solid choice. Japanese as well. Well, it's pretty low, or not low, but on the top half of their bracket. But Mayans, Hindustanis were number 1 and number 2, so Ninja Warriors probably really happy to knock those two off in that position. We will be going to a home map next for our taco team. It will be Arena Cove or Shaded Pond. So lots of possibilities there. Let's go ahead and dive into game number 2. We'll see how this one looks, guys. Game number 2 will be on Arena Cove, I think. Hold on. Sorry, it is Shaded Pond. My apologies. Loading into the game now, guys. Game number 2 on Shaded Pond here for you guys to enjoy. We've only seen this map once so far in the set, and it was a great game. And I believe the set that we saw it in was the Taco versus Shawbro set that was a great one for sure as well. For those who are unfamiliar, this map here has some deep fish in the center. Quite a few of them, actually. 28 of them in total, which is 5,600 food. The question is, do you want to chop through these 2 small rows of trees, or do you want to just play it safe on land and avoid water altogether? It's a very interesting position. We haven't really seen a ton of water action on this map, but in all actuality, it does become quite important because a lot of things can be ranged. Like this gold could be ranged early. Same with that. Maybe even that stone. It might be a tile back or 2, but ultimately resources can be reached. Our orange player really the only one safe here. He was playing with the Byzantines. He will be headed out very quickly to chop through to get some water, which makes a lot of sense. And then Frank's here for our red player. Looks like he will be doing... Excuse me. Looks like he will be doing the same thing. He will be headed for the same situation. Our green player is not going for water. Magyar player here for Betty Cool is going to sit comfortably without dealing with water. Not even going to worry about it. And oh, the same. So Lux and Betty Cool going for the alternative approach here, as opposed to Pep and Soy and Christessy. Very interesting. So this is going to be fun to find out what this looks like, because obviously this is something we've talked about. This is a very good possibility of something we can see. And this is really the second time we've seen this on a 2v2 in the bracket here. Did have some test games on it and some practice games. I think we had a show match game on it as well. But all things considered, there's a big advantage to not worrying about going for the dock. You're investing a little bit less, although yes, you do get quite the reward, and Taco's team will get a very nice position on the map if they can get free food. I mean, 5,600 food in the center. Not to mention there's some relics in the mid. Not that that's super important, but they're just completely free if they choose to go for them here. Mill coming up on the berries is very good. He does not have his second boar in yet. I think he knows where it is. Looks like he's sending a Vil out there now. And this Vil for blue is out here and exposed. Loom is not in. This could have been an easy Vil pick. But it looks like he wasn't paying attention for that one. Second boar going to be coming in for our blue player. He has Loom already, so that Vil should make it back no problem. Eagle over here trying to do some scouting. I'm really curious. We're about to have players, as we can see, there's some deliberate forcing Vils to chop through the proper areas. So they will be getting through rather quickly. But at the same time as they're getting through, their opponents will likely be picked up and walling. This Ville, luckily Loom did come in, and he will be okay. But this is a bit of a sneak villager here, which is very interesting. We have to keep an eye on that. I'm not sure. Our orange player seems to be wondering what's going on over here, which is very interesting. Does he see it at some point? We do have the Byzantine civilization here. Not sure if he saw anything there. A very interesting position. This villager is gonna sneak all the way across. What? Oh my goodness. He's gonna get away with this too. The Sneakville from Lux going in with the Aztecs. So, I mean, this could be an eagle push. It could be. I'm guessing it's an eagle or archers. Archers would make more sense, I think. But we see the feudal age times coming in here. Our red player and our green players on their way up to the next stage. So they will be the first ones there. And we just now have the duck coming in here for our Byzantine player. Our red player not placing his duck just yet. And get into the barracks. And they're going to be very happy with their position. They're going to think they're very safe. This Ville just hanging out. Really just trying to hide at this point. Ah, and we have the eagle coming over. He was worried about the wolf. Interesting. Blue and red walling up on their respective sides right now. We also have our Byzantine player getting onto the fish. It's going to be very nice for him to have that extra income. The population should go up a little bit faster because of this. And, yeah, it's going to be curious to see how this one works out. Our red player is about to be in the feudal age. Our green player already in the feudal age. Going for the stable play. So he's going to try to get in over here and be as annoying as possible. Meanwhile, our blue player, 1 minute away. Double palisade walling here. So if this gets scouted, they may just assume that he could be going for some sort of a fast castle play. Which could be what we see. The Sneakville is through. We'll have to wait and see what happens here. A defensive spear made here by our red player. Doc just now going up. And we see the fishing ship doing the scouting here. So Taco's team will know that they have water to themselves. And then I should see lots of investment on there, I feel. That could be huge. But there is the Sneakville. And it will be a blacksmith, which is probably not what he assumed, or what he was planning on doing here. Oh my. Double the stone wall, even? Yeah, so Lux is just going to try to be annoying and survive in this corner with one Ville, which is super risky, but he could get away with it. Could very well get away with it. Oh, don't bring that scout over here. Oh no. Oh my god, he didn't see it. He didn't see it. Scouts forward. Stone wall's gonna come up over here. So this map is becoming a very stone wall meta map here. It very much feels like, which I actually like. But this Sneakville is super intriguing. I was quiet because I don't know if I want orange to find it or not. I always want the Sneakville to prevail. Fishing ship numbers 5 for, well, 9 for Taco's team. Let's just leave it at that. The scout has yet to move. This villager is just collecting a ton of idle time at this point. Let's go ahead and switch over to the idle eco key. You can see like 3%, 9 minutes, and it's pretty much all just this fill. To wait and see how things progress. Otherwise, looks like we have some walls for everyone. Scouts are out over here looking to do some damage. Castle Age coming in for our Byzantine player. Real nice and quick. Good population for Taco's team. They are going to reap the benefit of this fish here. And it's really nice, heavy commitment. There are 12 fishing ships on the map for Taco's team. The sneaky barracks here from Blue, as he does not have one at home. That eagle will come up, and the eagle may pick a fight with this scout. Or not. Oh, he's just on defensive stance, potentially. Interesting. Castle Age on its way. So is this just Monk Siege? It's just Eagles. He just wants to go Eagles. Stonewall's not finished yet over here. Castle Age is going to be in, though, for our Byzantine player. And actually, he can see this now. Free town patrol. And it's visible. But will he notice it? He should have seen this. I feel like there's very little chance that he did not see this. And he will see another one coming up if he's paying attention. Eagle Scouts in production. Aha! He's got a ping. He's seen the light. He knows what is coming. Forward Siege Workshop. And a gate. Yeah, I mean, Byzantines get the free line of sight. Honestly, Sneak should have been farther away, in my opinion, but... Are we getting everything down? No. Yeah, this is dangerous. Oh, and the Vills will go down to this. Eagle Warrior upgrade is not in just yet. Oh, he's trying to get the Vill. He's trying to get the Vill. He's trying to get the Vill. Will he get the Vill? Nope. Vill will survive with 2 HP here. Oh, the Vill will go down. The pikeman comes and says, nope. No, sir. So there will be no further siege. It's just going to be extreme barracks. So this is actually going to do a lot of damage, but it could be worse, I feel. Man-at-Arms will counter this just fine. But a lot of damage to Taco's economy here. He hasn't walled this wood line. The eagle numbers are continuing to pour out. Is there a hole? No. Okay, so the gold is signed for now. Long swords coming in next. Action on this side. Knights will come forward. It'll take them a while to get through, but good pressure will be coming. And honestly, with 3 barracks to 1 barracks, Taco's team, we're looking to be in a great position, but this Sneakville could be the deciding factor of this game. They have the economic advantage for sure. Repair that wall. Longsword's in. Oh, the Eagles got in here. I don't know how they got in here. Man-at-Arms not... Or Longsword, sorry. Not even in production. Oh, the Knights are here. So the Knights will come over. They will help clean this up. Which is good. It's not the position you want to be in. Oh, sniping 2 farms. Yep. That's pretty big. Knights over here now will help to deal with this. No Longswords in the queue just yet either. On this side, Knights are pressuring a defensive castle here even. But this is really hurting Taco's economy here. The Knights are cleaning it up though. These Eagle Warriors not doing the best job now. The Knights are here. As soon as the Longswords are added, this should be cleaned up. And they will still have the economic advantage. It is only 39 Vills, and this is a really heavy gold composition over here. So, all in all, it could have been worse. It's still not great. Oh, is there a hole? There's 3 vills there that are exposed. The knights are down here. Oh, there's a hole, isn't there? Oh, there's a hole. 3 more vills will go down, it looks like. Oof. Knights coming over here. It's still not the end of the world. Taco's team is holding well. But the Eagles will shift sides here now. And there's nothing to defend this at the moment. Those knights will have to come back. Villagers will die. That castle will do a good job to help defend. This is not the position they want to be in. Longswords are trying to deal with this. They do need to clean that up. Need to get it cleaned up as quickly as possible. Knights and Castle Fire are going to clean up this side of things. Interesting, all things considered, things are very odd. We do have a transport ship for our player over here, which... Oh, maybe he's going to try to transfer over? I don't know. Longsword's going to be pulled back from here. Looks like everything's getting cleaned up, though. We do have a ram push coming from Very Cool. That transport could be interesting. Green has decided to start chopping through to the mid. The ram is going to be cleaning this up, though. Will not be too many more Eagle Warriors coming in here. Knight's going to be cleaned up. Economically, our blue player is in the lead now because he is booming on 3 town centers, which is huge. Town watch coming in for him as well. The ram push, up to 2 rams. So it won't be too long before that occurs. Longswords are going to do a fine job here. Do we see any sort of switch here? I don't see one for luck, so he's going to continue with this play, but the Eagles will have to be on the opposite side. The real question, though, is as Eagles are coming all the way around the map this way, so it looks like they intend to push this side heavily. Just waiting for the right things to come in here. No more Eagle Warriors will be produced on this side. Oh, maybe he's going to build the transport ship for a monk. Oh, and a mid-dock. I do like the middle dock play. It is excellent when you have control of this. 5,600 food in the middle of this pond, down to 2,800. Eagles are done for, but the rams are here, and the knights are going to be loaded up as well. We need the longswords over here as well. We do have a couple, but he's going to need even more to help deal with this push. War galley for our blue player now, so this will be trying to take water back as well. And yeah, that is going to go for the relics in the mid. This push, though, they are now aware of it. They're checking to make sure everything's cleaned up on this side. But this is going to be pretty big here once these fire ships arrive. That's a lot of economy going to be gone. They are also pushing on land here. Knight numbers even. Longswords going to be coming over here as well. Really awkward fight in this choke point. Upgrades are better for our red player at the moment, as far as he has all of them supplies, and longswords will continue on this other side. A defensive castle coming in. Yeah, just keep plugging this. This is the best thing you can do. Fight with the minimal units. Wait for the castle to get up now. Look at all these fish that are about to be in trouble. There are 21 economic units on water for this team, if you are curious. The longswords are showing up. Imperial Age on its way as well. Did he not get the one relic? He didn't get the one relic. He just brought it back and forth, apparently. So this will be pushed back, it looks like. Not even a question. But at the same time, they're about to lose their water. They did get a lot out of the investment, but that's not the position you really want. Imperial Age is coming in here as well for Pepinosoy, but what will he go? I mean, I guess you continue going the Longsword Champions into Champions, I guess. That's very awkward. This fight here looks like Red is going to clean it up. Rams are pushed back. On this side, we have a forward castle. Trebs could be on their way in. No Imperial Age yet for anyone else, though, so that will be huge. All it's going to take is for some cleanup on water to occur. Could be rough. Yeah, I think Byzantine champions are what we're going to see here. Although the production buildings are deceptive, we have but one barracks. Maybe he's going to go Cataphract? Really hard to say. Alright, the ship numbers are quite up there. One relic to be brought back in the mid. Have they just not seen this? Yeah, looks like they saw the dock, but too much going on, not going to be paying attention to it. Lots of economy will go down here. Fire ships immediately coming out though, so maybe he did see it. But they will lose water. Byzantine's faster firing, though. He's getting careening, he's getting war galley, he's getting crop rotations, two-man saw. Lots of upgrades. This transport ship is going to go down. I don't think there's even a question about it at this point. War galley is going to be coming up. Fishing ship's blocking. He actually might save it for the time being. Should try to convert it. That's what he should do. Oh, he snagged it. What happens if it goes down? And it's in here is the question. Oh, he's gonna make it. Well played. Well played. Our red player is pushing over here. We have longswords from the Aztec player coming in. That gate goes down. One conversion, that's fine. Send them in. Send them in. Try to do as much damage to the economy as possible over here. Castle will be denied for the time being. Green player is going to be into the next stage, though. And that is going to be a bit of an issue getting these knights to deal with them. Imperial Age now on its way. Arbalest now for our Byzantine player. So he's actually going to go into Arb. Oh, no. I don't know if I agree with that. But we'll see. Green will defend properly for now. Fast fire ship was researched, but canceled, it looks like. I mean, ultimately, they got a lot of value out of that. They are significantly lower now in economic account, though. Double castle over here. Longswords are the play, which is actually entertaining, because longswords are going to be worse off against the Arbalest mass that should be coming from this side. But we don't have much military on the field. This is where it starts to become a bit more concerning. And we see some markets already coming up over here. And actually, there is a ram from our orange player that may find this. Looks like it will. If it was on patrol, it will start attacking immediately. It was on patrol, so very interesting position for that ram to take. Cavalier is going to be in soon on this side, which is going to be quite the concern. Ram will kill it as well, which is spectacular. Two-handed swords, and so maybe switching to Arbalest is the right move here. He needs Trebs, needs more Arbalest than that to go forward, but overall, I can't say that I don't like it. Not sure what we're going to see over here. Economy's looking good. We have 36 Cavalier to 31 Knights right now. You need some time for this upgrade to come in here. Arbalests are over here, and I wonder if this was spotted. If it is, we'll start to see Eagle upgrades. It will be spotted now, for sure. No siege here. Just one of the main concerns. Some Eagles here, but otherwise, stalemate on both sides for the time being. Ninja Warriors looking to be in the prime position for the moment, though. Paladin upgrade. So, Cavalier coming in for our Frank player. But our Magyar player will have Paladin. Do see Pikemen starting to be researched from our orange player here. No trade started yet for these guys. Would be nice if they could secure this corner and get that set up as well. But trade looking very good on this side. Should start to see it. Elite Eagle Warrior now going to be on its way. And I think this is the problem with showing these so soon. Paladin going to be in here in 1 minute. Still no engagement on this side. We do see a lot of barracks coming up over here, though, so that will be very nice. But ultimately, we are going to have 54 Paladin in. To 38 Cavalier with some Halb. Still not the greatest. On this side, Eagle Warriors are massing quite heavily. Feel like the upgrades that are coming in for the Ninja Warrior team are just massive, and it's going to be so big for them. And this castle, oh, just delete it and run. Those vills are dead. The Cavalier are going to try to run here. I think they all die, though. Yeah, he's going to have to turn and take the fight. Oh, and there's they opened the gate. Oh, there's 16 Paladin in the base as well now. Treb's going to be taking this down as well. The Halb production has begun over here, but this is going to be a massive problem now over here. And then on this side, we see 40 Eagle Warriors to, what is this? 28 Arbalest, no siege. This is gonna get cleaned up quickly. Garland Wars coming next. Green spreads out through the economy here. Has a massive number of economy here. I think this game just showed us what was gonna happen. And the water play was big and it was really useful, but they let them get on water. They didn't have anything patrolling. Didn't use their water control for any sort of galley positioning. Upgrades and timing just simply so much better. Garland Wars is in. Elite Eagle Warriors, next to no military to deal with this. 27 Arbalest hoarding, and then we're going to see Cataphracts that are not elite come in. These Arbalest, very few kills. And green is still decimating the economy here of both players. Not to mention they're about to bust through here. This is going to get taken down by Champions Garland Wars. Byzantine Castle and all, but look how quickly it's falling. And this game just turned upside down very quickly here. And I don't think Taco's team's going to last very much longer in this one. Should see the GG come in here. Ninja Warriors played this one excellently. Great unit control, great positioning. Whew, and as Paladin, not even going to be much of a fight to deal with this little bit of army here. Even under the castle, they're willing to dive under the castles to do this. Not to mention you see this on this side. Castles will go down. The halberdier that are here are not going to be enough. Economically, things are going downhill, and the GG comes on in here. Oof. Ninja Warriors take that one. Taco's team had a few moments where it just wasn't the greatest timing to take certain fights. The sneak Ville, that it did end up getting discovered, but those Eagle Warriors really slowed down the economy and hurt the team of Tacoximaru's. GG's for both sides. Love this map. Really looking forward to seeing this one played more often through the rest of this bracket and on to the finals. It'd be spectacular. GG's though, my oh my. What a beautiful thing we have just seen. Game 2 in the books, guys. Take a quick look here. So we will be going to Arena Cove next, which is the final home map remaining for Taco's team. Aztecs Magyars with the win over Franks and Byzantines. So Arena Cove, we have some good civs on both sides. It's going to be fun to watch. Oh, Hitch, thanks, man. A lot of these maps were your ideas as well, and your creations. Without them, we would not have these. We're going to load into Game 3 here, guys, and see how things go. We'll be on Arena Cove. Give me a minute to get the game loaded up, and we will dive in here. Game number 3 on its way, guys. Loading in now will be Arena Cove. And here we have it. Tacoximaru's team going to be here with the Persians in red. And then we have the Italians in orange. And Ninja Warriors going to have Battlegrounds with the Vikings. And then we will have Dravidians for Lux. Should be a lot of fun to see how this one shakes out. It's been a lot of fun. This set, close game number 2. Game number 1 looked like it was a bit rougher for Taco's team. All things considered, this is their second home map, their final home map. We're hoping Tacoximaru's team can pull out the victory and force us into the later stages of this one here. Ninja Warriors have looked strong though, and all things considered, with the Viking economy, it's always interesting. And then we do have the Dravidians here, which are quite an interesting new civ. More of an archer civ, I feel. But they have some great infantry as well. We won't see next to any cavalry, I don't believe, from the Ninja Warrior side, which is interesting. Our Persian player will be interested to see what he goes for. And then our Italian player, things shouldn't be too surprising what we see from Italians. For those who don't know, we did add some of these islands here, just some aesthetically pleasing things, and kind of makes galleys a little bit more viable with Vikings on the map. I think this is going to be a lot of fun to see. Definitely going to have to be galleys with the Vikings. Players going to be building up towards the later stages, obviously. Water on both sides. Something we look forward to seeing how it all works out. Curious bit of information. We did see a set where our corner player on the map on this side came over here and docked, and really didn't do a whole lot with that. But that said, if they would have invested into water on that side, I think the team could have won that and had a full pond to themselves. This villager, just barely saved. Doc Ville's headed out for just about everyone right now, except for our blue player, but it looks like he'll probably be headed out that way in a moment. Really tight build here. The Dravidians getting that extra spot is nice. Ooh! Oh, Lux with the surprises again. He's gonna dock over here? Oh, and actually Pepinsoy is gonna do the same thing. They're gonna dock on the farther side of the map, which is one of the beautiful things in this map. Could also be somewhat of a landing over here that we haven't seen just yet. And, you know, it may be a little bit harder to find those dock locations. I love it, actually. I mean, I feel like Persians and Italians are just better civs overall compared to the Vikings and the Dravidians. But we'll see. See how that works out. Sorry for the silence. Had to take a drink, guys. A lot of talking over here. Scouts in the mid, likely looking at where they can potentially wall up. There are some wolves and some boar and some hunt out here, but food is at the plenty. Should not be much of an issue. All things considered, one dock for everyone. Up times should be coming here before long, and then we'll see the action really get started on water. Most excited to watch this side here because the Viking player versus the Persian player is going to be a lot of fun. Very interesting. Oh, our blue player, the Dravidian player, Lux, first to click up to the next stage. We'll see how much time he has over his opponent here. Every second counts on this with timing. Our red player is now up, so red and blue, actually, or red and green clicked up basically at the same time. Won't be much of an advantage on either side. But again, Pep and Zoe, he is the one that's been later up every game, it feels like. Maybe having a bit of a harder time. Gonna build a dock number 2 already, and he hasn't clicked up. Gonna force drop off, it looks like. There he is. So he's gonna click up now. He will be quite a bit behind the blue player now, though. So our blue player will be able to add more docks, yeah, and maybe he's just doing this for the fish, even. Trying to keep the fish alive a little bit longer. Red fishing ship coming on over to see how many docks. So our red player here with Persians. The Persian docks, much harder to kill. More HP. Gonna be over here trying to deal with this position. Nice little third dock. I like the dock positionings from these guys. Normally we just see it right here, and nothing wrong with that, but galley opening for our Dravidian player. Galley opening for our Viking player. And our red player, fire galley. So this will be a good test to see what happens on this side. It is 2 dock to 2 dock over here. It will be 3 dock to 3 dock over here. It's our Persian docks, however, so they can fight on water for much longer. 4 fishing ships for everyone except for Pepinsoy, who has 5. He finally makes the next stage, and he will be opening galley as well. But you can see he's going to be behind good number of galleys already. We also have green getting fletching already and headed out here to mill some hunt. Fire galleys, 3 of them here versus 3 regular galleys, which will soon have fletching. They're just passing one another. It's actually really good for both if they want to kill fish, but looks like Betty Cool did locate that. And galley numbers will continue to move up on both sides. Military numbers are about even. Economically, Tacoximaru's team in the lead economically, but only by a small margin. And it's probably by idle TC. These galleys, numbers up to 4. Fishing ships are here. Galley numbers continue to grow. The demo ship being added as well. There are 6 galleys. Very little micro going on here, but every bit of micro makes it so hard for these fire galleys until they're much more massed. The demolition ship is coming, though. It's coming in. A lot of low HP guys here. These should be sent back to be repaired. The demo. Okay, the demo gets sniped. Good. On the other side, it looks like our Dravidian player is overwhelming at the moment. There's a lot of low HP ones in here, though. So, it's getting pretty close. Fire galleys gonna struggle a little bit more than Galley v Galley. Nice repairs coming in over here, though. Numbers are fairly the same. Repairs coming in are quite nice. So hard to pay attention to both sides, not gonna lie. Demolition ships keep being added. That does force a lot of micro. And, you know, this side over here is still an AD. Economically behind this, though, we do have Wheelbarrow in for our Viking player, which is huge. It will make a lot of difference. We have to pay attention to that one. The demo, that got a little too close for me, but fire galleys have to continue to push. Every time they run back, they can potentially lose more and more HP, and more galleys continue to come in. We even have a 4th galley already. Careening attack that could be useful for our Persian player. Blue player and orange players up here. Our orange player has a clear lead as far as military now, and we will see some demos added in. Oh, this is a terrible, terrible fight for Lux. But over here, things continue to go in favor of Batty Cool. It looks like great repairs for Pep and Soy. Military numbers just much better for Pep and Soy on the lot there. We have stone walls coming up here for Lux and the Ninja Warriors, though. I thought I saw a demo. There's a demo somewhere. It's in production, I guess. And on this side, fishing ships are being taken down here. Demo does get dealt with. The fires are getting in close, but good box formation. And the micro is there from Battycool. So this is a position where it's going to be very hard to come back from.
Yes.
Like they had some issues. But all in all, Castle Age is in for both of the Ninja Warrior players. Going to be tough to hold while being down tech on this side. Galley numbers are 18 in total to 6. Fishing ships just being taken out. Fire galleys constantly being taken out. Honestly, he can clean up all of this. I think he should just turn and burn. Wait for those upgrades to come in. Yeah. Great micro. The beautiful thing, water micro. Galley v Galley on this side. One demo trying to sneak around here. Oh. Good attention to detail on this side. Castle Age is on its way in. Blue walling across the mid here. Need to see Castle Age from both of the Tacoximaru's team, and it's just not happening right now. Which is rather concerning. Orange is gonna run home. I think he should have gone forward and tried to hit before any upgrades come in. Viking players up. Oh, the demo gets a good shot, but it's not gonna be enough. Bot Canero first, followed by the War Galley upgrade. And yeah, it looks like the farming numbers really just not here for either of Taco's team. Fishing ships are working for Pep and Soy, though. But this military is just going to get tanked. 13 fishing ships for Battycool now. He's feeling quite confident here. War Galley upgrade does come in. These fire galleys are going to just dive. And production will probably stop on this side. Fire galleys do get in. We'll clean up a bit of these. They are quite good. But problem is closing the distance and really just there's no micro here now. And then on the other side, galley numbers are fairly good for Pepinsoy, even without the upgrades. Bodkinero not yet in either. This is probably the best possible engagement that he could take. But all things considered, he will end up getting cleaned up here before long. Maybe not. He is on his way up, actually. I just saw that. Sorry. Might be okay. Oh, these galleys using their range here. Gonna kill some Vills, take away that gold pile, which is huge. Radical just bought 100 stone. Gonna go into town centers. Viking economy is gonna be hard to compete with hand card already. Only other player in the game with even wheelbarrows, Pepinsoy here, who is actually still exchanging extremely well on water. And production has stopped, actually. Matty Cool is going to come over, it looks like. At least he's going to try to come over and deal with that. So, we have longboats being added. We had some walls come up here from our red player as well. War galley upgrade coming in for our orange player. Interesting. Oh, how many TCs do you need over here with Viking economy? We're gonna have 4 TCs. As well as we're gonna have this. Oh, we have some transport ship as well. So we'll have to see what that one's for. Oof. Our red player having a very bad time over here. Those galleys range so much here. This is big though for this over here. We're gonna see some production on this side, no doubt. Economically though, the Ninja Warriors are pulling ahead something significant. And I mean, just take advantage of your fishing, why don't you? My goodness, Lux. Villagers. Is he gonna... He's not gonna castle drop, is he? No, 2 Vills. He's gonna go build docks in the center, maybe? I have been impressed with how they've been playing their water when they do win it. Both teams. Red now going for an insane boom. He will get his walls up, it looks like. Actually, these Vills are going to come across. So we'll see what happens here. Very cool getting some longboats on the map, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Pepinsoy did win water for his team. We'll be adding a 3rd town center here. They both need to get that boom up and rolling as quickly as possible, really. Forward siege workshop here, actually. So let's see. Resource-wise, red, not close enough with the stone for the castle. Batty Cool does have enough for a forward castle, and we might see one. Honestly, placing one right here is not the worst situation. Even if it gets denied or canceled, it may not be the worst idea. We'll see what happens, though. Siege Workshop is here. Gonna see Rams. Interesting choice. Alright, Batty Cool is gonna enter castle on this beautiful hill here. Try to take positioning there. Again, the economy behind this is just insane. 161 Vills to 115. Pepinsoy is about to have 31 military that isn't going to do him a whole lot of good. He'll be forward archery ranges, so this is going to be his play to try to make this as annoying as possible here. The ram is here. Ships are here. Yeah, this is where it gets very interesting. Because we are going to see a boom from both sides. But we have a forward now. And it's not been great for Taco's team since losing water on this side. The Viking economy is so good. Rams here. We do have a Mangonel that will deal with that. So that is good. Imperial Age now for a Viking player. So, using that economy to his advantage. We did not see the docks in the mid like I was thinking we were going to, but still a possibility. Will be knights from our Persian player. Our orange player is patrolling everything. He has not invested into any more fish, though. He won water on his side and is not investing into fish right now. You can see the difference here. 14. We have 19 fishing ships. We have Berserker being produced now. Double castle in the mid. So these archery ranges literally are just here to distract. That's all they're here for. Imperial Age for Pep and Soy, though, so that's huge. We'll be dropping a ton of houses. Would love to see some fishing ships from him. Ooh, cannot leave your mangonels unattended. Has he not noticed this? He has not noticed this, has he? Oh, two... Gonna be 3 mango kills for 1. Alright, only ends up getting 2 of them. Imperial Age is in for everybody, on its way at least, except for our red player who's been under a constant amount of pressure. So he's going to try to get up. He's also trying to take out this siege workshop, which is marvelous, and there's a castle from our Italian players, so that will help deal with that defensive position, which is actually really good, but we'll be able to be ranged by cannon galley later on, which is not the greatest position either. This is Berserker ramps push here. Yep. Ooh, castle goes up over here. So, our Dravidian player gonna get back onto water, or try to. Interesting. But at the same time, gonna drop more barracks in the center. So it's gonna be double barracks units over here. But I think it ultimately is gonna be just fine. A forward castle gonna be coming in here. The Berserker's coming forward a little bit. Capped Ram is in. Only a few of them on the field, though, at the moment. Ah, our Italian player wants to go over here and redock. Interesting. Guessing the villagers went down there with forward over here. Galleon coming in for our orange player. Elite Berserker on its way in, though. Military numbers are deceptive. There's so much on water here. 30 of the 44 militaries on water on this side. There's a spearman killing a mangonel right here. We're gonna see champion line started to be researched by Lux. Elite Berserk, capped ram. Push will be incoming soon. And it's going to be really hard to deal with lack of military here. A lot of the military for Taco's team is on water. We will see the siege, potentially, though. Siege Ram is on its way in. I mean, Siege Ram is huge. And they don't have any military on land to defend from this. Like, there are 9 knights, 1 monk, and 1 scout right now. And a mangonel that's probably going to go down here. That's going to go down for sure. Masonry. Scale mill armor is coming in. There come all of the barracks, but it could be too late. I think it is going to be too late. Siege Ram's about to be in, and there will be at least 4 of them forward here. With 24 and counting upward. Elite Berserks. Bloodlines coming in here. Siege Ram is here. 1 barracks. Squires being researched. I mean, what are we going to see? Condottiero, maybe? From our Italian player? Yeah, it will be Condo. I don't think Condos do a great job against Elite Berserks. I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they don't. That's the only thing they can get into that's an Imperial Age unit, right? So 80 HP, 10 plus 1 attack. A little bit more HP, but overall they are not going to be the greatest, that's for sure. Knights are here as well, but this Berserker number with the Siege Ram number is going to be so hard to deal with. And then we have Champion for a Dravidian player coming in soon. And I think that Taco's team is in deep trouble now. The production can be big. Take out the Rams. It could be really helpful here. Chieftains just finished up as well. Not going to be easy to defend. Even if they can, they're still behind quite a bit economically. Big fight here. The Knights will come over as well. Berserkers are cleaning up all the Condottiero, though. Castle to help defend. The Knights will dive in to try to take out the Siege Rams. But we haven't even seen the Dravidian champions show up yet. On water, we still have it being held over here by our orange player. Green still holding this side. No cannon galleons for either team yet. A very forward castle from our Viking player here, though. Cavalier upgrade on its way in. Condottiero are doing enough to kill off some of the numbers, and they've gotten rid of some of the Rams. But Champion versus Knight, not a great fight. Cavalier about to be in, that will help make it a better fight. But Chieftains is in as well. That castle is very forward, takes away a gold. That's gold and stone really have been taken away already. Commanderon is coming from our Persian players, so he's going to go into crossbows. They want to have gold. That castle's going to go up. Dravidian unique unit, the Therisidai ship is here, but it will not stand much of a chance. And, oh my god, there's 40 champions coming forward, and there will be almost 60 berserkers on the same screen. Production buildings are being taken down, and yeah, we're gonna see our Italian player stonewall it. Champions and I don't know if the unique unit came in, unique tech came in yet, but champions and elite berserkers now gonna add pikemen into the mix here. Siege rams are all over the map. This is the most interesting position that they could have. Champion and elite berserker. Condottiero is just simply not going to do it. Light Cav, Cavalier, and soon to be Commander on crossbows. I still don't think will be enough to do it. There's too late, too far behind, and yeah, we're seeing champion line start to be researched now. No trebs, all rams. On the opposite side, trade could be a thing. Oh, and the champions for Lux are going to prevent this stone wall from coming up. His economy is going to be very, very disturbed now. Berserkers and rams hold the front, and the GG comes in. Pep and Soy calling it. Ninja Warriors will move to the finals here, and they will take it 3 games to none here in the semifinals. There's just simply not enough crossbow here. Siege ram numbers are insane. GG's. Oops. GG's indeed. Ninja Warriors take the best of 5 in a very convincing fashion to move on to the finals here. So Ninja Warriors will move on to face the winner of King's Order 19 and HVU, a set that we do have the games all ready, and we will be back to cast those tomorrow evening. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time start, and then we'll have to update you guys on the finals when we get those. But for those who have been here, I appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much. We are going to update the bracket. We're not going to spend any time in between. I have kids that are waking up, unfortunately. So, just going to dive over here to update the bracket. Spoiler alert, please look away. This is your one and only warning. Alright, so we have Ninja Warriors taking the set. A bit of an upset, actually. Ninja Warriors were the lower seed. They were the 7th seed. They ended up knocking off the 2nd seed and the 3rd seed to make it all the way to the finals, where they await the winner of King's Order 19 and HVU. What a set, guys. It was a lot of fun. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you guys will see you the other semifinal tomorrow night, and then we'll update you guys about the finals whenever that is available. But for more information, join the Discord.